I walked in and at first I thought it was a bed bug on the curtain.
I really need somebody. Tell me you get somebody. I don't care about your body. Let the way you touch my body. Run a bit, get body. I never tell nobody. All I want is you, boy. All I want is you. All I need is you, boy. All I need is you. It's just me and you, boy. It's just me and you. I really need somebody. Tell me you that somebody. Baby, tell me what you in the mood for.
Alright, y'all. Yeah, I'm sweaty. Let me just kind of fill y'all in on pretty much what has been going on today. Well, I told y'all earlier before we left the resort that, like, I don't know, we don't have TSA pre-check or clear, which as much as we travel, we probably should really just invest in the money in it. But I told y'all it was like they wasn't allowing us to check in on the app. You had to physically go to the airport to check in. They happened to us on the way here and on the way when we tried to leave today. So we get to the airport like at 2 o'clock. Our flight left at 4:15, so that's enough time. The airport was dead. It was super dead. We get to the airport and I don't know what the guy was doing. I personally felt like he was not being present with his customer who was in front of him. Him and the girl beside him was like, they was literally like, I don't even want to say flirting because it didn't give flirting, but they was just talking, not really paying attention to what we were saying, what we needed, what we was trying to do, which wasn't anything crazy. It was just like, hey, it's not allowing us to check in on the kiosk. Somebody had to physically like look at everything. So he checks us in, and I see that, hey, it says go to the gate, see an agent at the gate to get a seat. As soon as it said that, I was like, we might not get on this flight, because I had already looked earlier and saw that it was a pretty full flight.
Matter of fact, you can. Go ahead, I'll cut that out.
Matter of fact, like, I kind of felt that way, but I was like, you know, this has never happened to us, for real. And it's really not a big deal because we wasn't rushing back home.
The biggest deal is where we gotta stay.
Yeah, the biggest deal is really where we have to stay. I was going to the engagement party, but I'm still gonna get to spend time with my DC family, so that's not a big deal. But on the other hand, we get to the gate. They like, oh, we oversold the tickets. Mind you, before they even told me that, I went to 3 different people. They were all rude. Something that I notice a lot in DR is that, like, Dominicans don't realize that they're brown people too. You know?
And if you don't like what we said, you can get off.
And then, yeah, if you don't like that,
that's fine.
You can just get off the channel for real. But that's my experience. Actually staying at Secrets was the first time that I did not experience that. But when we went to Excellence, if you go back and watch our vlog, we said that was a big issue that we had. And we had the same problem here. Like, one girl, she was like, Espanol. And once I said no, she was like, she continued to speak Spanish to me. Like, after I said, I don't speak Spanish. So I'm like, all right, bitch, sorry. All right, ho, is you cool? She gets up, she walks away. So I go back, and y'all, I already know that I'm an anxious traveler, but I didn't like somebody has to check your passport in person. Somebody has to check all your documents in person.
I don't remember us going through that when we came to DR the last.
No, I think that's something new. You gotta understand who's in office now.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of stuff has changed. So finally I did get somebody that was just like, hey, we overbooked this flight by 4 people. Blah, 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 and you're one of the people. Mind you, it was this other, I'm gonna say Hispanic couple. They were older. When somebody did come up there, they tell me that they was trying to jump the line. She had the same ticket that I had that said, you can see this agent or whatever. She got on the flight. Her and her husband gets on the flight. Apparently, when the guy checked us in the front, when we had to drop our bags off in the terminal before you even went through TSA, he only checked me in. He did not check Q in. So that was another problem with us getting on the flight. Was that I technically, if I wanted to be a butthole, I could have left her here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna do that. Like, I felt like he did not do his job because he was too busy yapping his mouth and didn't check both of us in. And then when I recognized it, I said, I feel like this is gonna be a problem, blah, blah, blah. Well, it was. Long story short, we will not get to DC until tomorrow night. I'm talking like we supposed to land at like 9:45 p.m.
When we leave DC? Monday?
Monday.
Thankfully, we leave Monday. So
On Labor Day.
We're not like going to DC, going to the thing and trying to drive back to North Carolina. Like, it still should feel like a little bit of a like break before we have to go back home.
Yeah. Essentially, y'all, we in this hotel, Sunscape Coco Punta Cana. We almost booked something else and just said, F it, take the hit and keep it moving. Thankfully, because we've been hustling, everything, like, we wasn't really sweating that. Got us transportation. Thankfully, it was another guy that it happened to as well, and he lives in Dominican, and he also has family in North Carolina, and he was going to visit his family. So he was really translating for us because, again, like, I mean, when I come to people countries, I do try to speak their language. However, right now, I am not in a comfortable setting. I told her, I was like, we can dip up out this jump. Like, at least if I check into another hotel, I know about it. Like, I don't want no food here. I don't want no drinks here.
The thing is, I don't mind us leaving. It's just like, do you want to do that?
Yeah. And then, like, they already scheduled our transportation to pick us up. So then I would have to pay for my own transportation. Back to the next resort.
Do we want to just do that? Or do we want to...
We probably not going to sleep tonight. I'm going to just let it be known. It's ants in here.
To them so that they can be... So we can be like, it was not even a clean environment for us to stay in.
No, right. I'm definitely going to add that to my complaint because...
I'm going to take pictures.
Here's the thing. If a flight is overbooked and you get involuntary bumped off, which is what happened to us. They were offering people to switch, but they was offering people like $150. No. I fly American too much. I paid $450 for these flights. Like, no. They gave us a $250 flight credit a piece, which is cool. But I am gonna, when I get back home, I am gonna write a email to customer service and request more compensation because when you are involuntary bumped and you don't say, hey, I'm gonna take this money. All right, so yeah, they gave us a $250 voucher. But when you're involuntary bumped and I didn't actually say, hey, I'm gonna do this and take this flight and change my flight on my own, you are due compensation, cash compensation, not a flight voucher, but cash compensation. And the guy wasn't trying to really do that. I was also talking to customer service. They weren't really trying to do that. I mean, they were saying that I might have to take what they gave me and then file another complaint.
Area we could go to and stay, and they have a 7.6 on there, and people are actually like rating this place pretty damn well.
Yeah, and I went on TikTok and saw like kind of like, I would say a 7.6 because it was quite a few people saying they like it. But I mean, we just left secrets, so y'all already know. If you watch us and follow us and your OG cousin, you already know, like, this is not some place that we would stay. And I'm not being ungrateful because I don't have to come out of my pocket. They already have a schedule to be picked up in the morning. But I walked in and at first I thought it was a bed bug on the curtain, but it wasn't, because it also was ants by this sliding door.
Like, and then outside on the balcony, like, it ain't even somewhere you want to sit. First of all, they got a smoking area. They don't even have that at resorts.
No,
and
ashtray and all.
In the corner, it's like a pile of ants. So that's what I'm going to take pictures of so that we can send to them.
Then, like, I didn't even pull out the camera on the ride in here, y'all. The ride in here, it looked like Elizabeth Ave in Newark, New Jersey. That's what it looked like. Clinton Ave. Like, it looked like, and if you from where we from, it looked like Roxborough Road, Dearborn. Like, it looked like the West End driving up in here. It was a police station right down the street, so that made me feel like kinda okay. You also can come in here and rent cars. But I think we just gonna go to a nice dinner since we are here another night, and we might just have a night out because I know that I probably will not sleep because I don't want to get under no covers. The bathroom is like, the door I had to literally like push it up. They originally wanted to book everybody in their own room, and we was like, no. First of all, when we got in here, it was a long line to even check in. I feel like this resort is where more locals come. I ain't gonna say local, more Hispanic people come and vacation. So there's a lot of people here. But everybody speaks Spanish. And then like one of the guys came up to us and was just like, well, if you don't speak Spanish, why you come to the Dominican? And it really threw me off. And I will be sending an email to World Hyatt. Like, you have to carry these people back, okay? If we stay, we stay. If we don't, we don't. I just, I'm thankful. It could be worse.
Hotel Punta Cana.
That's a Marriott kind of.
It is a Marriott. And
but
it's clean.
We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out.
We'll call y'all back.
But we'll call y'all back. I'm out to. Yo. Y'all thought we was playing.
It's been like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Probably like 30-40 minutes to talk to y'all last. And we are at a different hotel. That's right at the hotel. We had another Marriott. That's literally across the street from the airport. They have a shuttle, so we're not even gonna have to repay for transportation. Uber was fine. Like, it was cool just coming in here. This is typically, I didn't have to have an all-inclusive, but I think they do that to just combat having to do meals and vouchers. But yeah, American Airlines, you need to do better, because that vendor that you have and you're using to put people up at,
Yep.
No, ma'am.
And he said it like it was a vendor. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's options like or something you can choose from, because I would have just chose a hotel. No, they gave you one vendor and that's what you had to go with.
So we really honestly about to decide if we're gonna go eat somewhere, but so close on go eat somewhere, go hang out, or if we just gonna kick it in this hotel room and chill out.
They have a whole bar. People was downstairs eating meals like it looked like actual food if you wanted to eat. Princess throat was dry. That's why she doing that. Like, we've been on the go so much. We haven't stopped for much. He was like, oh no, y'all got free water in the room. If you run out of water, don't buy none. Like, we'll bring y'all some up. Shuttle will take us to the thing. We don't have to go down. We pretty much just need to tell them like 20 minutes before, 20 minutes before.
They had a schedule.
They had a schedule, basically.
It's like every 20 minutes.
Yeah. Shuttle gonna take us, so we don't even have to worry about paying, because we was like, we'll just pay to get to the airport. We have to, but Princess had a feeling that because we were at the airport, they would have a shuttle, and they do. So God worked it out. We gonna figure it out. When I looked at the reviews, like, I mean, everything happened so fast, we didn't have time to like really review it, but we good now. We good. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do. If we do something, we'll pick the camera back up on this very impromptu-ness. And then if we, whatever we do, we'll pick the camera back up, basically.
I really need somebody. Tell me you get somebody. I don't care about your body. Let the way you touch my body.
What's up, y'all? Today is Saturday. We are back. I'm going to attempt this thing again, going home. This time we are assigned seats. We really shouldn't have to check in. We just have to tag our bags, drop them off, and go through, you know, the normal stuff at the airport. But we actually got sleep last night, and it's okay. Everything's okay. All is good. But we decided we was gonna go to the airport early today, not messing with it. So it's like 9:20, ish. Our flight leaves at 1:50, I believe. Our flight boards in 3.5 hours, but yeah. But they say Saturday's a busy day for the airport, so we're just gonna go ahead and go, and however long we sit in there, we will eat, drink, be merry. But just a quick little catch up. I'll let y'all know when we land. We do have like a layover in Miami again, and yeah, we'll probably be landing and going right to bed, maybe food, I don't know. It's always an adventure with Pran and Queen. We're trying to make it to our brunch reservation. I did not know that the Nationals had a game today, so that kind of put a monkey wrench in it. Yeah, it's really crazy out here. Let me just call y'all back when we get in there. They looking good. Y'all can't hear me. You might as well cross because it's over there. Alright.
I don't even know if y'all can hear me because it's so loud, but it's super cute up here. The place itself is cute. It sits underneath, and the lighting is crazy, y'all, so my bad. But it sits underneath the the Silver Diner. If you've ever been to the actual diner, Silver Diner, that's where Silver Social is on top of. Like I said, this light is horrid. I'm gonna just sit y'all on the side. But yeah, so Silver Social sits on top of Silver Diner, which I thought was kind of crazy because we've been to Silver Diner. We had one in Richmond. I don't know if you have one in your city, but it's literally a diner, but the food is really good. So this is cute. It's giving something DC would have. A diner with a social drinking, adults only atmosphere upstairs, basically. So yeah, Princess had to go get something, and then I'm gonna order our stuff. We're gonna do this social dining experience where you get a 3-course meal with bottomless drinks. Hi, how you doing?
Still waiting for one more?
She's already here. We know what we're gonna get. If I can order her drink in mine, then I can do that.
No problem.
Okay. So I just ordered our drinks, but like I was saying, it's this here. The 3-course with the bottomless drinks. We starting with mimosas. I was gonna get something else, but you can do mimosas, bellinis, Bloody Marys, and a few cocktails. I don't know what cocktails are included, but I'm definitely gonna ask so I can tell y'all. Yeah,
I wouldn't think today that they have a fucking game.
you look cute though with the view. It's her fake smile, y'all. Yes, we have 4 mimosas. Yeah, I can't even see the mimosas. Not Karen. welcome back to the vlog. I am bloated. That decided to come and join me while we were out here, so I'm a little over it. Not over it, but you know, ladies. But I don't know if we even talked to y'all last night after the pool party. I doubt it, but we had a good time. It's always nice to come to DC and enjoy ourselves, catch a vibe, but also get to see our other family. So that's just what it was. We didn't record a whole lot while we was out there because we was just like in the moment, you know. We don't live as close as we used to DC anymore. So yeah, when we come up here, we really just be trying to be intentional and, you know, really enjoy our time. We're getting on the road. It's 12:13. Today is Monday. We was this close, that close, to staying another night. I think it was more so we did pay. It's the first of the month for all of us. So I was like, let's get up, let's pay all our bills, take care of everything. So we just went ahead and paid everything up for the month because, as y'all would know by this point, I'm getting ready to start my new job on the 15th. So I got everything I was supposed to get from my last job, and we was like, let's just pay everything for the month, get that knocked out. We had a good time. Let's go ahead and start rolling back home. Yeah. I got a hangover. Princess was up all night. Her stomach was bothering her, so it's a lot going on.